Welcome to Entrepreneur's Edge TV. I am host Janice McLean. Our special guest is Mr. Les Brown, and a lot of you may be familiar with him, and then some of you may not, but you're going to tell us a little bit about who you are and your background and why people need to know you today.
Well, I speak for major corporations around the world. Been doing it for 43 years. I'm teaching them how to develop their leadership voice, how to bring out the best in them, and how to begin to manifest their greatness. And I also teach and coach people on how to use their story and their knowledge to build a financial empire.
So, could you just tell me a little bit about what you feel has been your greatest achievement being an entrepreneur, and in what industry do you like the most?
The speaking industry, I think the greatest achievement, if I looked at it again, I would say speaking in the Georgia Dome to over 80,000 people. It can be seen on YouTube. Thousands of people around the world have seen that motivational presentation, they said, and it changed their lives. I consider that to be high, as well as traveling internationally with Richard Branson and Robert Kiyosaki and other individuals in this industry that are considered giants, and speaking for major corporations because I don't have any college training and no experience in this area, and to be able to become an intellectual resource for them.
Okay, if you had to go back and do it all over again to be Les Brown, what would be the most exciting part of your journey?
To make the decision to do it even though I didn't believe in myself. It was 14 years that my mentor, Mike Williams, had to convince me that I could do this, but I didn't believe I could because I don't have a college education, and so I didn't give myself permission to do that which I felt in my heart. I made the mistake of asking myself, how would I do that? And I can say to those of you that are watching, don't ask yourself, how will you live your dream? How is none of your business. My favorite book says, commit thy works unto the Lord and thy thoughts should be established. Make the commitment and the how will show up.
Wow. Okay, so what do you say to an entrepreneur in today's market? You know, regardless of what industry they go into. You know, the economy's tough, you know, the markets have changed a lot. What's key piece of information, what you say about somebody who's just starting out?
Don't use the language that everyone else used. Don't say the market is tough. The market is what it is. It doesn't matter. What's most important is your willingness to do what it is you want to do that represents your passion and your drive. Commit yourself and understand you will fail your way to success.
Okay, and lastly, I was going to ask you what's a day in the life of Les Brown, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
I'm training 100,000 voices of hope outside of religion and outside of politics, both of which I believe polarize and divide people, and teach them how to develop a message of hope, and there's hope in the future that gives you power in the present, how to inspire people to expand their skill set. There's no shortage of opportunity, there's a shortage of capacity to take advantage of the opportunities that are here, and to create communities of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships, because we can't make it by ourselves. Wow. That's going to be my legacy, teaching 100,000 voices of hope how to discover their power voice. You
know what, it has been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was an honor. I appreciate it. Give me just 1 second. Okay, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back with more from EPNET 5000.